What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and today I'm here with another Boxing's Duck Duck Goose video. I haven't done one in a moment, or in a minute, I should say, because there really haven't been any fighters that I felt deserved to be, criticized and called out for their blatant ducking. But we have a fighter who, you know, I kind of could say you see this coming, should have seen this coming, and that's Keith One Time Thurman. And he's one of my favorite up and coming fighters. But let's be real, Keith Thurman is ducking Sean Porter. And I'm not gonna, before I go any further, I'm not about to hop on this video and talk reckless and disrespectful towards Keith Thurman, but and act like I know the particulars of whatever deal they may have or may have not agreed to. All I know is Sean Porter wants this fight. Him and his father Kenny Porter, doing interviews when they went to the what was the fight? The Miguel Cotto Canelo Alvarez fight. They did an interview with Twan Liberty over there at Hoop Jab. Shout out to him. And he said Sean Porter simply said that, he was training for the fight with Keith Thurman. They haven't had a date or a location, but that's the fight that they're, been told is still gonna happen. My thing is, if the fight, is gonna happen, it should be already getting ready to be announced, because this is a fight that needs to take place in the first quarter of 2016, January, February, March, whatever. I mean, these guys are young. They need to fight. Sean Porter already stated that he would like to fight at least 3 to maybe 4 times a year. And I don't think it's fair to him, being caught up in the limbo of is he or isn't he gonna accept, the deal and fight me. Keith Thurman had a lot to say previously about Amir Khan, about Floyd Mayweather, about hell, you name it. Robert Garcia, who he fought. I mean Robert Guerrero, who he fought. Danny Garcia, Adrian Broner. I mean, let's be real. Look at Keith Thurman's resume. It is not good at all. Yes, he has Julio Diaz, who was once a terrific lightweight and a very good fighter in his prime. Fought him out of his prime. Knocked him out. What you expect him to? He fought Leonard Bundu, a good fighter, but not relatively known to American fans. Then you have him facing Robert Guerrero, which was, I thought that was the turning point for Keith Thurman in terms of his competition. I thought it was going to go up from there. But yet, he faced Louis Collazo in his next fight out. Every time you see an interview with Keith Thurman, there's always, we working on a big fight. We working on something for the spring, some for the summer, some for the fall, some for the winter. And the fight that gets announced is him versus Julio Diaz, him versus Leonard Bundu, him versus Louis Collazo. And I'm not disrespecting any of those guys, because they all are, good fighters, and earned their shot at Keith Thurman or whoever. But for Keith Thurman to talk so much shit and to simply not, step in the ring with these guys is disappointing. And people really need to start ratcheting up the criticism and the pressure towards him, because all the other great fighters have it. Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Andre Ward. People call for Wilder, even though Wilder's resume isn't good, but shit, is on par with Keith Thurman, And I just think that Keith Thurman and his manager, Chris Getty, who I respect, talk so much shit. Every time you get on Facebook, you see Chris Getty, which rightfully so, that's his guy, so you expect him to defend him. But he's always taking shots at Floyd or at Errol Spence or any of these welterweight fighters, Amir Khan. But his guy not even rushing to get in the ring. Keith Thurman said, I think it was an interview a while back I was watching, where he said he told Khan or Floyd to quit ducking me, son. And it seems like he's the one doing the ducking. I mean, you can't sugarcoat it. It is what it is. Keith Thurman, if he wants the Sean Porter fight, is right there. All he has to do is sign the fucking contract. Because we know Al Heyman is going to get both guys paid handsomely. Look at what Daniel Jacobs and Peter Quillen just made, a few weeks ago for their title fight, $1.5 million. And this fight is bigger than that. These guys are in their prime. Sean Porter has, fought Adrian Broner, Paulie Malignaggi, Devin Alexander. He's proven his worth. Yeah, he took a L to kill Brook, but you know what? He fought him. You know what I'm saying? And his resume is way better than that of Keith Thurman. If Keith Thurman believes in his skills as much as he says he does, then he needs to put up a shut up. Step in the ring, sign that contract, face Sean Porter. If not, shut the hell up. Don't say nothing about nobody ducking and dodging you. And again, I preface that by saying I don't know half the shit that goes on behind the scenes, in terms of, negotiations, what was promised, what wasn't promised. But all I know is that, Sean Porter's walking around with a contract that's showing his signature has been signed to some type of agreement to face Keith Thurman, and we've yet to see Keith Thurman or hear Keith Thurman say anything. I know Keith Thurman working, and I'm pretty sure the fight, will get made eventually, but now is not the time to be quiet. You need to at least give your fans an update on negotiations and how things are going, because right now you being quiet and not saying nothing and not acknowledging anybody is making you look bad. You talked all this shit about these fighters, saying they you'll knock them out or they ducking you, and now you have a chance to you know fight one of the top guys in the division and Sean Porter, and you dragging your feet. Come on, Keith Thurman. It's put up a shut up. And like I said, you're still one of my favorite fighters, and I love you. I love your skill set, but man, you can't take no more backward steps in your career. Once you fight Porter or whoever it is that's of quality, it needs to be up and continue to go up if you're trying to be the best fighter in the world, the best welterweight, because you can't be the best fighter and the best welterweight in your division if you're not fighting these top guys. You have Kell Brook out there, Amir Khan, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. Hell, you got Adrian Broner. I mean, you still got Manny Pacquiao. You got Tim Bradley. I mean, it's guys out there that you can fight that would, show and prove your worth. But the only way to do that is to sign the contract and step in the ring. So sign that contract to fight Sean Porter if you haven't, and let's make that fight happen, because that's the fight the fans want to see. But this is the end of the video. Like the video, subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Head over to Facebook, like our Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Colossal CBT. And leave your comments in the comment section below and tell me, do you feel that Keith Thurman is ducking Sean Porter, or do you think that they still working out the final details of the contract? In my opinion, I don't think it's that hard to make this deal happen 50-50, or both guys gonna get paid well, and that's what I think. But anyway, I'm gone. Peace.